I attended my first convention ever, Momocon! Hello! My name's Kumi. I also recorded my first ever vlog there and I did my first ever meet and greets. I honestly had a really amazing time, so please enjoy my slightly scuffed vlog of the whole experience. The first thing on the agenda after making it into town was heading to the airport to pick up our friend TT. I was then personally victimized by the Atlanta highway traffic. After finally making it to the hotel, we Ubered over to the convention center for the first time so we can go ahead and pick up our badges. Aurora and TT had to wind around this super long empty line and it was really funny. With the badges problem solved, we had a new problem on our hands, which was food. We were hungry, so we went walking nearby to go see if we could get food anywhere. And somehow we ended up at Margaritaville, which honestly was not that good. After that, we went to this really cute pastry shop around the corner to get something sweet. And then for some reason had a really hard time getting the wrapper off this cheesecake. We eventually figured it out. And after that, we walked back to the hotel to get some rest for the next day. Good morning, Thursday, day 1 technically. Today we were going to do something that I was really excited to do on this trip, and that is the Georgia Aquarium! I have genuinely wanted to go here for so long, so you have no idea how happy I was to be here. As you can read because of my amazing camera skills, that said piranhas. I kinda wanted to pet one. This has to be some of my favorite footage that I've gotten. It looks so cool! Look, it runs across the lily pads! I don't know why, but we all stared at this specific tank and picked each fish we would be if we were a fish. And we decided this one looked the funniest. Okay, don't ask me why, but this thing genuinely creeped me out. Like, I know he's just a little octopus guy, but I don't know why, it just creeped me out. They had touch pools for both sturgeons and stingrays. I kind of considered touching at least the stingrays until I saw a small child get splashed with like 3 gallons of water, and then I looked down at my camera and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And this is where I surprise you guys and tell you that I actually met up with a fellow VTuber and friend, Kaguya Faye. She drew a character on one of the fish that was then projected onto the screen. And then we just drew a bunch of more silly stuff. These alligators were so cute. They were cuddling. Or one was just in the way of the other. Then it was time for this insane tunnel that went underneath the main tank of the whole aquarium. It had this moving platform, so you just kind of stood there and took everything in. It was honestly really cool. Then it was time for what I might have been most excited for, which is the giant viewing window of their main tank. My camera honestly couldn't even do this window justice. It was just insane to experience. And with that, our aquarium trip was over and it was time to head to the convention center. Oh my god, was this place huge. We were immediately distracted by these really cool cars, and so we checked those out for a bit first. After wandering for a bit, it was time to head over to Neon Haven, which was the VTuber area of the convention. And you know once you got there because there were so many cardboard cutouts. And there she was. For the first time, I was seeing my own cardboard cutout. My friends kept making fun of her for being short. It was so cool seeing virtual meet and greets already taking place. And then my cardboard cutout mysteriously teleported. After that, we headed back over to Artist Alley because one of my viewers sent me a photo of a pill bug plushie. Of course I bought it. And also check out this cute bracelet my friend Deja made for me. Then it was time for my friend Aurora to stream from the convention hall. It was honestly so cool and just really funny in so many ways. But it was pretty late and I was getting really tired, so I headed back to the hotel so I can get some good rest for the next day. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the convention, Friday, which is also the day of my first meet and greet. And dear God, I was terrified. It was my first time doing anything like this, so I was just super nervous. But the time came and I stepped out to officially start my first ever meet and greet. And I was so shocked to see that I actually had a line of people waiting to see me. Overall though, meet and greet day 1 went super good. It was so cool meeting so many people that were there to see, well, me. I don't know, it's still crazy to think about. After the meet and greet was over, we went and got some lunch because I was starving. After that, we headed back to Neon Haven and I got to meet so many cool people for the first time. And before I knew it, day 1 of Momocon was over. I had so much fun this day, and I couldn't believe there were still 2 full days left. Good morning, day 3 of Momocon, and the day of my second meet and greet. My cardboard cutout really started to grow on me. I really liked her. And well, I thought I could get away with it. And then I got to meet some more people over in the virtual meet and greets. It was so cool to be able to see people as models and talk to them in person. I don't know, it was just so cool. And before I knew it, it was already time for my second meet and greet. I was honestly just as nervous as day 1, but I came out and they started chanting my freaking name. I also had a line on day 2. Honestly, it was just so cool to meet people. Everyone was so nice, the staff was so nice. It was so great. And then later that evening, we went to an arcade to play some games. And then finally, it was time for the final day, Sunday. This day, we attended an orchestra of tons of music from the Final Fantasy series, courtesy of some viewers because I forgot to buy tickets. Then it was back over to Neon Haven to say goodbye to everyone for a final time. When we got there, we saw they were starting to do the auction for all the cardboard cutouts. And I'm not gonna say how much, but mine sold to someone for a very large amount. And honestly, that kind of outlines the end of Momocon for me. I seriously had the best time. It was my first convention, first meet and greet. God, just so many firsts. If you met me there, thank you so much for coming to see me. It honestly meant the world for me. I genuinely cannot wait to attend more of these. I really hope that I can, and just honestly, thank you so much for watching this, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye!
Guys, please, I need you to meet. I'm her biggest fan. Please, I need you to meet. I'm her biggest fan. Eat ass, touch grass.
Yeah, baby.